Welcome, Flow Designs, to Everett Smiles Pediatric Dentistry. Come on in.
Excellent.
Welcome to Flow Design Architects, a company that works with you and for you.
Excellent. So what do we have here?
Well, Darguin, it's been a while since I've seen you. 2018, I think, is when we first met, right?
That's right.
And then since then, this is what we've come up with. You had all these ideas of what you wanted to do with the waiting room and the reception desk. And we were like, Darguin, take it down, because we've got to add all these elements that when we put it in with your stuff, it's going to be too busy here. And then finally you listened to us and helped us out a bit, cut it down. So we ended up doing Candy Town, which is basically a theme that we came up with using this company out of Canada that lets the kids and the parents enjoy their candy, not feel guilty about it, as long as they remember their oral hygiene, brush their teeth, floss every night, like that. So basically, this guy here is Mr. Bear. He's the mayor of Candy Town. You can see all these other elements that we put in. Yes, there's a lot of chocolate, a lot of candy, and everything like that. But also, all the time, you can see it, but you also see this guy's flossing his teeth. So we tried to really put those two elements in together.
There's hints of don't be guilty so long
That's
as
right.
you take care of your teeth.
Yes, we got tired of being like, don't eat candy, because we know the kids are going to eat it. So we had to do something that worked around both
So
of us.
come in, welcome by Mr. Bear.
Yes.
And
He's our photo op. You know,
Yeah.
kids really good in there, take
yeah,
photos.
we have to take a selfie there later.
Oh, okay,
for
sure.
sure. So and then we have all of the
And
candy all around as he grabs
That's
around.
right. So all this is over here. You can see they did a combination of murals. These guys are enjoying their candy. They're still brushing their teeth. We put in the couple of cities that are in this neighborhood. So Everett is where we're located. This, you can see where it says floss. This is actually the shape of the
So
casino.
this is all highly customized.
That's right.
It is not just something you just buy a Home
No,
Depot, right?
so
Like
we had to
it's
have
got Everett, it's got floss, it got the story of what we want people to see here.
So this, instead of Encore, says floss. This here is the Tobin Bridge. So that's where Boston comes to the North Shore. So you can see that over here. And then over here, if you enter, this is the two different areas. The reception is here. This is the play area. Same type of, the motif just extends into here. Here's another mural. Same thing. We did this during the pandemic, so we had to wear our N95 masks.
So as soon as you walk in here,
Yep.
the story of there's a dentist in here.
That's right. This dentist
There's
is
some candy, but they're carrying some toothpaste, right?
And this
So,
one's cavity free with his 2 teeth.
there you go. He's got a little award. So we have this going on that connects again all of these different pieces from Candy Town, you know, from
And this guy's office is in a tree, you know? And then here is, we have a gingerbread house. So the whole point of all this was they were trying to, you know, put in little things that if parents really looked at it, they would realize, like, this gingerbread house is under construction, but you can see where this bird has tried to run off with this candy tile. He's flying away with it. The gingerbread construction man, he's mad. Like, where are you going with my tile? That guy's like, oh, can't believe my
Yeah.
tiles are being lost. And then this is an actual functioning little house. You can go down the slide. And then over there's the candy smoke that comes out of this chimney. These guys are enjoying their cake, but they also have their floss. And as you can see, the floss is a present. And then you have some carrots and apples.
Yeah.
And it just continues on, you know?
Yeah,
It goes-
this I noticed something very interesting. So we have this flat 2D kind of environment, which
Yeah.
is in an image,
Yeah.
and then he is giving him water.
Yeah. As he's
Literally, they're walking. This is different realities.
Yeah.
So you combine, you know, the flat, the 2D, and the present, and created some sort of augmented, you know, enhanced reality that tells a story of, yeah, you can have cake, but here's the water, here's the toothpaste, floss, you know, cavity free, right?
That's right.
So it's perfect. And you have chocolate create that way, but you got the dental office
Yep.
this
So
way.
if you go this way, this guy's floating away with his giant gumball machine. He's trying to hold him down. He clearly ate one of those gumballs. Over here, we have some video games. This guy is stuck to the ceiling with his piece of gum. The bird's trying to get him off. Here's a chocolate fountain. That squirrel is trying to drip the marshmallow into here. You can see in the fountain, there's all sorts of candies, some fruit. That guy's gonna dip some strawberries. And then when you come around here, we're pointed to the chocolate creek. There's a creek right there. These guys, it's remember to brush your teeth after eating candy. He's dipping it into the creek. That guy's just using a straw to drink.
And you have a huge iPad.
Here's a big giant iPad. It plays all these different games.
Functional iPad. Oh
Yeah,
my
with
goodness.
you can do like pop the balloon. Kids, up to 4 kids can play here. It's already loaded with games.
Wow.
And then
This is the biggest iPad I've ever seen, by the way.
so basically this one's pop the balloon. So the kids, as you pop them, like that.
So cool.
And then we have the classic games too. You know, Miss Pac-Man.
Yeah, of course, of
Those
course.
guys are down here. There's 2 of those. These the kids love, the younger kids that aren't interested too much in iPads.
Yeah.
There's that one. They custom made a cookie one for us. And then on this side, which is the one I really like, is the chocolate bar. That's got a bite taken out of it. Right over here. You can see it. See?
Wow, yeah, they took a bite. Yeah. So, you know, it's beautiful how you combined a very kind of functional design.
Yep.
And as you were saying, you had to kind of tell me to tone it down because this was really our first Flow Design Architects dental office, right? So we were taking this like, it's got to be perfect, it's got to be great, you know. So you had a big vision for it. We had a big vision for it, and then the elements that we put in place they lend themselves for this flexibility.
Yep.
For you to say, well, let's make this a remarkable experience. Let's make this, you know, an amazing place to come in. Natural light comes right in, floats the space, and all of the pieces.
Made that window bigger if you probably remember.
Yeah, it is huge.
Yeah.
You know, and you know the curved desk area for the reception connects very well with the clouds, and you know the back wall there where you have this very beautiful mural with things that are not like you can't get that again at Home Depot or anywhere else. It was created for you. You created it. But if you know offering those spaces for that helped so that you can take your creativity as far as you want. And it is beautiful. It is beautiful. Like I want to bring my kids here even if they don't need to do anything. I just want them to come over here, so and we have big area for the reception and intake, office spaces.
Nothing feels crowded.
No, it's great.
So if you come down over here, this is when you start entering the clinic. So it's deceptive because that's big enough, but nobody realizes how far larger it is once you go down here.
Yeah.
So here what we have is the toy wall. Kids really look forward to getting one of their coins coming in here after their dental appointment.
Yeah, I remember spending a lot of time making sure that each face was the right size, that they fit right in, that it was, properly done, and they looked really nice and clean. And it worked. It's there. And again, you keep giving people candies, which is like...
They think they're getting a candy, but they're getting something better.
Oh, they get... What are they getting?
These toys.
Oh, yeah, you're right. So they may be like...
Slime. So you come on down this ramp. This is where the clinical area starts. This is what we call on-deck seating. Mm-hmm. Kids wait here while their sister or brother is already getting their cleaning done while you wait for the x-rays. This here is the first clinical room, as you can see.
So wait a minute. So you're saying that kids come, they want one family of 3 or whatever, they can sit, wait for their brother while it's getting the work done, watch some TV, and they don't feel isolated from the rest, right? No. So it's pretty good. And you're still bringing the theme here. You still have all these candies, but you have a bunch of toothbrushes in the car, and toothpaste and floss. So that's really, really nice.
We put TVs everywhere because nowadays kids without their TVs get mad at us.
Exactly.
This is the first clinical room. This is where we do the cleaning, so it's nice and open. Usually kids aren't screaming in this room. We have the TV up there so they can really, focus on that while we get our work done.
So speaking about this room, right? Again, first project Flow ever did like this. There was a little moment of, is this really gonna work? Are the rooms gonna work? Because this was all empty and we're gonna be sharing videos of the footage at the beginning. And you said, I need you to come in and tape every wall on the floor to make sure it worked. Because you really wanted to make sure that your staff members and everybody, you were you're aware of what the job really takes,
Yeah.
how we move. And you're like, Darwin, that does
That
not
if the
work.
chair goes down, is there enough clearance in the back for a person to get back there? And that's where we needed everything to be mapped out, so this way we could see.
Yeah, we had
Yes,
those
there was-
exact conversations. Darwin,
Yeah.
is there enough room in here?
Yeah.
Tape it. And then you brought a 1-to-1 scale model of the chair,
Yeah.
put it on the ground, and we were like, yeah, let's take a look at that. I think I have footage of that. So if you guys want to see that, I think I have videos of that. Right on the ground, looking at every piece. We really, we're very thankful for the opportunity. I mean,
Yeah.
we showed it from the beginning, like commitment, you know, we were very committed to it. You could have gone to a million other people, but you decided to go with us and give us a shot.
Yeah.
And you trained us. You coached us through the way.
Now you can do plenty of dental offices.
Now I can do
Once you do one, you do.
Yeah, now we're good. We're good. But you know, so and then we have all these other rooms too.
Yeah,
Some of them
so
are
you go
ready for
down.
expansion. Whenever you want to grow, they're all ready, right?
All the plumbing, electrical is done. This is actually, it's been planned out for 9 chairs. So far, we're using 4. So there's still another 5 that we can build up whenever, probably within the next year, we'll put a couple more chairs in. Do we need all 9 at once? Probably not,
Yeah,
but we'll
yeah.
get there. So if you come on down.
Well, if you keep promoting this
Oh,
place,
yeah,
you're gonna need all the shares you can get.
So here's an example of a different room, same thing, as you can see, if we come on in here. Same, you know, the chairs are all the same, the counters, everything is consistent. We're working on bringing some of those murals and those IDS elements in here.
Yeah.
We'll have those hopefully by the fall.
Yeah,
It takes
yeah.
this
'Cause
guy's
it feels
forever.
like it ends at on
That's
deck.
right.
On deck,
It's not,
that's it. Yeah.
it shouldn't have ended there. Again, I give my sister the credit. She wanted to bring it here. I put an end to it. And so that's why here it looks just gray, you know?
Now, one thing for your sister, if she watches this,
Yeah.
you were thrilled when you told me about this. You were showing me all the mock-ups
Yeah.
in black and white of what was coming. And I was like, so I didn't know whose idea it was. It looked like it was
No.
yours because you were like,
It wasn't.
she got you excited about it.
She really did. For the last 10 years, she's wanted the offices to look like this. I've always fought her no matter whatever she's always come up with. I always give her, you know, I don't make it easy for her. But then once we decided, we can't.
Well, the results are impeccable, right? Like I actually have only dealt with you directly most of the time. I've probably seen it 3-4 times quickly.
Yeah.
But you were managing all of this other side, and it takes that balance, right? It's like the yin and the yang. It takes
That's
that
right.
balance so that people can, you know, thrive together. And I know you're being cautious about things. You're
Yeah.
not rushing into making bad decisions. But you recognize when they're good. And this is a
Right.
great one. This is a
Yeah.
great one. And so
I
much
can
that you did
tell.
it in Chelsea too.
That we did in Chelsea too.
Yeah.
Actually, Chelsea was first.
Yeah,
And then
exactly.
This one here this is like the room that we actually do the major work in, the extractions, the fillings and stuff like that. So this room was made a little bit larger.
More counter space in
counter
here.
space.
Impeccable and clean. I love
Yeah.
the white. I love the look of
More-
it. Yeah.
There's more equipment in here, like that.
And we replicated that room.
So this is actually 3 rooms the same. One of them right now is our staff break room. We won't go in there. One storage, but you know, down the line.
Exactly.
Yeah.
This has all of these different elements, and oh my gosh, I can.
We
think
can't
of
wait
everything.
when it's both sides at once. You know,
Yeah.
you go here, go here. But
No, and every part, like I see every column, every little pile, because people won't believe how this looked before when they see the pictures.
Yeah.
And I am very aware of the location of every element, the mechanical rooms.
there were
area.
columns everywhere.
That's right, that's right.
Could this have looked different? Yeah, but whatever we had to work with is
This
what
is
we.
the best solution.
Yeah.
We certainly try all of it.
Yeah.
We burned the budget on
Yeah,
all
you
of
see,
it.
like this here, would I have liked more room? Of course, you know, but there are columns, what could we do? Walk around it. Now kids just hide behind it. So
There you go.
it works out.
You could continue to bring the theme into those columns
Yeah,
and figure out how
we
they can
will.
wrap. You know, and we've learned a lot from other projects. Like we've been doing a lot of daycares.
Yeah.
So I guess there's a similarity
think-
there. You know, and the daycares, we've been implementing these stories too with the architecture so that the kids can
Go on the thing.
relate to everything.
Yeah.
You know, but this is so beautiful and coming back, the experience of coming out.
Yeah.
You know, all the spaces. The you know, price wall just right with the colors. You know, you don't have a lot of colors on the painting, but you let the art itself, the colors itself.
No, this is going to get a mural around it too.
Beautiful. I mean, this is
it's going to liven it up.
wow. And what's the feedback you've been getting?
Oh, kids love it. Kids
Yeah.
love it. They cry on their way out, so you know they love it. Parents get upset at them. but then they're the first time I'll be like, oh, my kid really likes coming back here. We
Yeah.
love coming back here. So it really did help with business. Like if it had just been gray and just left it the way I would have originally left it, it wouldn't have been like this.
So it's beautiful. Next time I know I need to work with your sister
Yeah,
more. She's
go
the
with-
creative in the group. And but you were good on managing all of this.
Yeah.
Thank you for having us over here.
You're
This
welcome,
is
Darguin.
so beautiful. Stay tuned, everybody.
Yeah.
How do we connect with you? How does people find you? I mean, Everett Smiles. That's it, right? You can
Everett
find.
Smiles Pediatric Dentistry. We're on Instagram. We're on Facebook. We have a website. I think it's Everett Kid Dentistry. So you can find us.
Perfect. And
Yeah.
stay tuned because we're gonna tell a short story of how this all really happened, beginning to end. All right. Thank you.
All right. Thank you. See you, Darguin.
Yeah.
Welcome to Flow Design Architects, a company that works with you and for you. Thank you for watching.